In this video, I'm going to be walking you through the ICT Silver Bullet strategy on the NAS 100. If you didn't know, the ICT Silver Bullet is one of the highest demanded strategies on YouTube at the moment. With its high win rate and no daily bias, there's no secret as to why this strategy is in such high demand. So without further ado, let's get straight into this breakdown. First things first, the timings. For London session, we're going to want to mark out 3 AM to 4 AM for the New York time, which is what I have set down here, and 8 AM to 9 AM UK time. And for New York session, we're going to want to have 10 AM to 11 AM marked out for the New York time, and 3 PM to 4 PM UK time. The highest probability pairs to trade for the Silver Bullet are the S&P 500, Euro USD, GBP USD, NAS 100, and even gold. So let's go through the steps one by one before I show you guys an example. First step is to identify the market's directional bias. Is the market bullish, printing higher highs and higher lows, or is it bearish, printing lower highs and lower lows? That's the first thing. Second thing, mark out buy side and sell side liquidity on the 5-minute time frame. So just before our time zone, whether it's our 3 AM to 4 AM, 8 AM to 9 AM, just before, so around 2:30 AM, I would say, we're going to want to mark out our buy side and our sell side liquidity on the 5-minute time frame. Step 3, wait for a breakout of buy side or sell side liquidity on the 1-minute or 3-minute time frame. So either our buy side or sell side is going to get taken out. Once it does get taken out, that's when we move on to step 4, which is a market structure shift and a displacement. So after our breakout of liquidity, we're going to wait for a market structure shift caused by a displacement, which is a fair value gap. Once we anticipate a fair value gap and a market structure shift, we're going to place our limit order off of our fair value gap on our 1-minute or 3-minute time frame, and we're going to want to bank in at least a 1 to 2 risk to reward. If a trade is less than 1 to 2 risk to reward, I would say keep away from it because it's not worth trading. And finally, for number 6, enjoy your profits. Now, of course, no strategy in the world has a 100% win rate. Even though this strategy does have a high win rate, no strategy can ever be perfect. You are going to come across losses, but that's completely okay. As long as we stick to a trading plan with a risk to reward of 1 to 2 for each trade, over the long run, we should be in a positive profit expectancy. So guys, just before I get into this breakdown, if you want to get funded 6 figures in trading capital completely guaranteed in the space of just a few hours, be sure to click the first link in the description, which will lead you to my Telegram, where you'll be guided in the swift funding procedure. If you didn't know, the failure rate for passing a prop firm challenge is in fact over 90%. Instead of wasting money and failing multiple challenges one after the other, we can pass your challenge, get you funded 5 or 6 figures the same day, and to top it off, you only pay after we pass it for you. So there's absolutely no risk from your end. Be sure to take this opportunity and drop me a message through Telegram before the slots get taken up. This is a limited time offer that you do not want to miss out on. And for those of you who want to take this opportunity to a whole other level, I have a unique trading algorithm specifically tailored to pass your prop firm challenges, and also goes on to generate you anywhere from 4 to 12% a month. Now, I know that's a bold statement to make, but with many of my clients passing challenges and consistently receiving payouts, I could only imagine what a great opportunity this is for you. If you're interested in joining, once again, message the word ready to the second link in the description below. Now let's continue with the video. So just before I get into the live charts, I'm going to draw you guys a diagram so you can get a better understanding of what we're working with here. So price is initially bearish. We're printing lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. Just before we get to our 3 AM New York open in this specific example, we're going to come across some liquidity. So this is just before the 3 AM. This is our sell side, this is our buy side. In a bearish example, we wait for buy side to get taken out before anticipating a market structure shift with a fair value gap before entering off of that fair value gap. This would look something like this. Once buy side gets swept, we're going to wait for a market structure shift like so. So this is our most recent higher low. Our most recent higher low gets taken out. A fair value gap is formed right here in this stretch. Price retraces back to our fair value gap before continuing to the downside and taking out our opposing liquidity. So just to give you guys a better understanding, I'm going to mark out our liquidities so we know exactly what we're working with. This is our buy side, and this is our sell side. So sell side is going to be our target. Buy side gets taken out. As you can see here, we drop down to our 3-minute. We anticipate a market structure shift right here. The market structure shift that we're going to wait for is our higher low, our most recent higher low right here, getting taken out before price retraces back up to our fair value gap like so. So this is our market structure shift. Price retraces back up to our fair value gap like so. As price retraces to our fair value gap, we tap into our entry before continuing to the downside, where our take profit will be at our opposing liquidity. So without further ado, let's get right into the live example. So as you guys can see, I'm on the 15-minute time frame. Price is clearly bearish. We're printing lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and so on. So because price is bearish following this bearish order flow, we're going to be taking sells on the 3-minute time frame. So as we drop down to the 5-minute, we're going to mark out our liquidity. We're going to mark out buy side, which is right here, and we're going to mark out sell side. So that's our buy side, and this is our sell side, as you can see right there. So now that we've dropped down to our 3-minute, we're going to wait for buy side to get taken out. So we're going to play price out. Buy side has just been taken out. So we continue playing price out like so. And then we're going to wait for this low right here. This is our most recent higher low. So we're going to mark that out right here. We're going to wait for this higher low to get taken out before anticipating a market structure shift. That's officially classified as a market structure shift. So play price out. There we go. We can now start to look for sells. So if we play price out one more candle, we can see right here we have a very clean fair value gap. So we're going to mark that out with a rectangle tool like so, from the tip of the first candle to the tip of the third candle, which is this one right here. And then we're going to place our shorts like so, right here. And our stop loss can be right above the liquidity that we took out initially. Now our take profit, as I said earlier, is right here at the opposing liquidity. And as you can see, this is a very clean 1 to 2 risk to reward. So if we play price out, so you can see right here, price briefly tapped in before continuing to the downside towards our opposing liquidity. This particular setup, as I said, 1 to 2 risk to reward. If we stick to this 1 to 2 risk to reward trade plan, out of 100 trades, we would come out profitable overall, especially with this high win rate strategy. So I hope this breakdown was very clear for you guys. Buy side got taken out, market structure shift, price taps into our fair value gap before continuing to the downside towards our opposing liquidity. Once again, guys, if you want to get funded anywhere from 5 to 6 figures in just a few hours, completely guaranteed, make sure you click the first link down below. If you want to step it up a level and automate your whole funding and payout process, be sure to click the second link below and message the word ready to get on board my program. Slots are limited for both programs, so be sure to take this golden opportunity while it's there. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe for more valuable content.